Hello everybody, my name is CoreyAction. Today I'm here for another video, another reaction to The Flash Season 6, Episode 2. We are 2 episodes into Season 6. Man, so the title of the episode is actually called A Flash of the Lightning. So, yeah. I didn't watch the preview of this episode because you know how all episodes in fact have released a preview for the next episode. I didn't watch it, so I have little to no clue of what's going to happen. Now I just posted something on my community like at least 2 minutes before I started recording this reaction to the episode. So I'm not too sure if it will be relevant now, but perhaps I can make up my mind depending if anybody say anything. But should I give you the redirect link to the full reaction to The Flash, or should I just from this day forward just upload the 10-minute version of The Flash? So I guess ultimately the choice will be yours. Well, no, really, the choice will actually be mine, but I just want to hear what you have to say about it. Or it doesn't matter so long as you get my reaction, or it just doesn't matter. Should have left the poll, really, but I didn't. I just posted it on my community tab. So yeah, it's only been about 1 second. I highly doubt it that anybody out of the 1,355,000. Whoa, I said that wrong. But despite of me having over 1,000 subscribers, I would think that at least a few people will comment. But you know, matter of fact, give me a second, guys. I apologize for this. I'm gonna actually make a poll. Give me a second. A redirect version. Action version. Yeah, it's better. There we go. Only took about 1 minute because I'm a fast typer. So, all right, let's get to the point because I'm wasting everybody's time, including my own. I actually have to go somewhere later on today, so I only have room for me to react to The Flash only. I'm gonna react to Arrow later on today too, but the fact of the matter is I have to be somewhere at a specific time. So a lot of stuff happened in the last episode of The Flash. We didn't really get like a huge gigantic villain, and I wonder if they are going to do this. Yeah, I should have mentioned this in the last episode actually. I wonder if they are going to I wonder if they're going to do like half a season. Like what? Like how many episodes is going to have in season 6? 22, 23 episodes. So I wonder if like half of the season we're going to have one villain that's going to be done away with, but then the other half is just going to be probably Godspeed or someone. I don't know, but that's actually a good question, and I feel like they are, because they wouldn't waste and invested so much money on building a Godspeed suit, and they don't use nothing. They don't do nothing with that suit at all. But I'm glad that that we was able to see Godspeed, but now we got to figure out, because this is their 4th time capturing Godspeed, and they're just doing the same thing. So yeah, and then that guy became that guy that wanted to use dark matter to save lives. I mean, even if it worked, I mean, look what happened to him in the last episode. This man's whole body, his whole arm really just turned some gooey substance. And I know that I'm a big fan of The Flash, and I'm aware of a few most of the villains that plays in The Flash, or something that I'm expecting, but I just don't know the name of that villain in particular. I know there's a few people out there that actually pays attention. Not to say I don't pay attention, but I know there's a few people out there that actually knows the name of that villain, because he is going to be a villain. And I don't know if he's going to die, or whatever the case may be. But I just now realize now that almost every villain in the Flash, except for the Reverse Flash, that is, ends up dying. Like we got Zoom. I mean, he's not dead per se, but he became a black. He became the Black Flash, really. So I'm guessing the Hunter Zolomon is dead, if you want to put it like that. Savitar, that was the Flash Time Remnant. He died because Iris put a bullet behind him. Season 4, what's his face? Clifford DeVoe, or the Thinker. He ended up dying because Val took his body back and that stuff. Season 5 really wasn't. Oh, Cicada. Unfortunately, he died because Grace from the future came back and killed him because some stupid reason, really. And yeah, both cicadas actually end up dying. And the Grace from this present, she's actually alive. So my point being is that a lot of villains end up dying except for the Reverse Flash. I mean, we thought that we saw the Reverse Flash died in season 1. Perhaps we did, but remember, the Reverse Flash is a living paradox. So the odds of us actually seeing him die, it's not gonna happen anytime soon. That is, even in Crisis, even if the Reverse Flash does end up dying, still. But that's my little rant for that. So before I begin, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if there's any videos you would like for me to react to, just comment down below with the link to the video. And I do apologize, but I will say this: I'll make sure this time that whenever I talk, whenever a commercial arrives, I won't have the volume, So let's begin.
Proof that things were heading in the right direction.
And then that changed. Yeah, that season 3 right there. And then season 5.
You always felt like if I vanish, whatever crisis is coming.
So I think the Flash is going to actually die.
Come back to you.
In this.
According to my.
I mean, of course he'll come back somehow, but.
Save the lives of billions, the Flash must die. What kind of crap is that? No, I'm serious.
This isn't art. It's garbage.
Yeah, say that out loud. Yeah.
There are used tissues on this. Okay? And this is just a plunger. Oh my god, look at the brushstrokes on this one.
Yeah, this is for, so this is nothing like Caitlin. Caitlin would have, yeah.
But for us, that's kind of the whole point. Art reflects how we feel, so connecting to art can help us plumb the depths of our soul.
See, Ralph gets it.
Okay. What I am connecting to in these photos is that the photographer is afraid to get a shot in focus.
Dang.
Actually, 9.
Dang.
Not all winners.
Wow. That was.
I can take a note. But if this is how Caitlin's other half is gonna act, maybe she should skip my next show.
That was discouraging though, but like, dang. All right, Caitlin, please come back now. I mean, you sound like Caitlin, but you're not Caitlin. You're still Frost.
Do we know the truth?
I don't feel great about you going in there alone.
Wait, is he going to go in the future? Wait, he's going in the future, isn't he?
Preparing for temporal observational protocol.
Is that
Gideon.
Gideon unit I built from salvage parts of the planet.
Okay. Oh, okay. So he did build Gideon, because in the future Gideon exists because Barry created it. So, okay. I think the future is in a way setting its motion. Okay. I don't know what the heck was that. So okay. Okay. Now I predict. Now it's not that I predicted because technically I didn't say it out loud, but I knew in my mind, but I didn't say it, that Barry was gonna travel into the future just to see how crises happen. Okay. I think. Okay. That changes a little bit things now. Okay. Whew. Okay. So Barry plans on going to the future to see how he is able to handle everything, to see if he's able to change things, because it's pretty much a situation with the Savitar, trying to figure out how he can prevent Iris from dying, because Savitar was a little bit heartless at the moment. But still, Okay, so that's a thing. I thought that Barry was done going back in the future or traveling in the past. Like the last time he truly time traveled was in season 5 when they was literally going to every single season. Wow, okay, but oh man, I don't know what to say. Like Barry may not be satisfied of what he is looking for. He may not be satisfied at all, honestly. But now let's talk. Let's a little bit more. Let's talk about Oliver now. I mean, I know he has nothing to do with this episode, but what is it? What was? I'm trying to think now, like because he was in the room in the last year's crossover Crisis on Earth X, I believe. No, it wasn't Crisis. It was Elseworld. Crisis on Earth X happened 2 years ago, but he was in the room with the monitor, and he was pretty much saying something, and we all guessed that it was him sacrificing. But now, because originally, hold on, the episode's back. Hold on, the episode's back now. I got a lot to say though, because originally Supergirl and the Flash was supposed to be the ones that died. That's supposed to sacrifice themselves to balance the world according to the monitors. And we all thought that being that Oliver, he was in that room, and it didn't show him that he sacrificed himself. But I don't know this. Okay, I don't know if it changes things or what's gonna. I mean. The questions remains though, because we was able to see Oliver and his flashback. Not Oliver's flashback, but we saw an Arrow, the flash forward things was without Oliver. But I don't know how this is gonna play in emotion. I mean, I have an idea, and here's what I'm most likely going to do since I can't really express it at the moment. I'm most likely going to like put it in the comment section of what I'm trying to say, because it's heavy stuff at the moment. So of course he's in. He wanted to see what happens.
Not any further, I hope.
Oh.
Barry, I'd like you to meet my wife.
Oh.
Dr. Joan.
And of course it looks like his mother.
I've heard quite a bit about you.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Wow.
Criminal family in and out of the system her entire.
Oh boy.
Allegra?
You're not going anywhere, okay? We just want to talk for a second.
Why are you screaming? He burned Val's face though. Oh man, he doesn't have healing factor, so yikes. But
I wouldn't touch them.
they've been, I'm telling you, they're like peanut butter and jelly. They've been together for like, no matter what universe, no matter what Earth, no matter what show,
Not your synaptic.
they've been together. Like she played Wonder Woman. Oh man, like.
I won't lie to you. Being your mind past an antimatter wall.
Oh, what? So Cisco got his powers back, but
Also picking up temporal energy readings.
so
His mind has broken past the barrier. It's not just a new.
In order for billions to survive this coming crisis, Flash must die.
that. Oh my. Okay. That was low key. That was a tearjerker. Like if this was 1080p and if this was 60 frames per second, you would see my eyes getting a little bit watery. Oh man, that right there. Oh man, that was scary. That was scary. That was scary indeed. So okay. So we saw Cisco back in his suit. So I guess that's like a little bit of a foreshadow of him getting his powers back. I know a lot of people were saying, "Oh, Cisco's going to get his powers back," even though he did this whole thing in season 5 where he doesn't want his powers and he wants to live his normal life with his girlfriend. But he's going to get his powers back, and I think that right there was just a foreshadow of him getting his powers back. But then we see Valve, Caitlin, Cisco, and we saw Iris dying. But Jay Garrett from Earth 3, he was saying how we're not also seeing different new timelines, but we're seeing billions of them. Barry is seeing billions of timelines and billions of things that could have happened. So I'm guessing in that timeline that he looked at, I'm hoping that's not his timeline, because that's his timeline. Ooh. But there's a timeline where he looked in a timeline where Caitlyn, pretty much all his friends is dead, gone, and we saw the exact same thing. Because you know something that remind me, because if you read like I don't know if it was what is it called? But in the comics, he had to run so fast and he ended up okay. So is that how the Flash? Okay. So maybe that's what's gonna happen to the Flash in the Crisis, but dang, that was wow. Just wow. Oh man. So okay, let me get my mind together before I continue watching the episode. So there's a chance that Barry does end up dying or disappearing. I mean, it says the Flash must die, but I don't know. I guess the only way how this... Oh, man.
Kill him. Or the driver. I was trying to find out who did it, I swear.
You
Took a chance on you, Allegra. So you tell me right now who really did it. Tell me who killed those people. You wouldn't believe me either.
So?
I want my lawyer.
Okay. Sincere's getting frustrated.
This is insane. All of the evidence says that she's guilty, but my powers are telling me that she's not just innocent. She knows who the real killer is. I just need her to trust me.
Yeah, but
you need to do right now.
slow down, yeah.
Just slow down.
What I need to do is find evidence to exonerate her before the trial, and I am running out of time.
Well, that's because you're trying to do the public defender's work and not your own.
Dang.
You do realize how much trouble you can get in, right? You let Allegra out of jail for an inexplicable reason, and now there's another murder.
But my powers are telling
Two
me.
people are dead, Cecile.
You know this kid. You know her rap sheet. It's petty crimes, robberies. It's not double homicide. That doesn't even add up.
I haven't known this woman in a long time, and the evidence adds up. We need to recognize that, unlike facts, feelings can be fallible.
Maybe.
When it's your gut.
I've never said that.
You didn't have to.
She won't accept it.
And do nothing
While you sit here and wait to die. This isn't you.
Barry, I know, would never stop running. He would find another way to fight.
She didn't see what Barry saw, though. Okay, so Barry's back. I mean, he's been back. we got a heavy scene between Joe and Cecile, because I just wish that Joe and Cecile in a way could understand each other, and not to say that they don't in particular, but like, I mean, I'm pretty sure that Joe understands where Cecile's coming from. But the thing is, with Cecile, she's been using her powers, which is why she is. I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is that Barry saw billions of possibilities of what can happen, and each of those possibilities ended up his people, his friends and family dying, and the only way for them to live on is if Barry dies. So
Flies by my head. I got pinned down, I called for backup, but everything was telling me
not to give up.
that's it.
Oh, wow. Let me shut. I'm trying to finish the sentence.
I can't even tell you how scared I was to go back out on the streets. But you did. Yeah. Because of this. Our badges, your emblem, they're symbols of the strength that we're charged with.
He's probably drawing.
No, stop. No.
Draw. I'm sorry. I look like a. I'm sorry. Kate Frost.
No.
She was drawing.
No. Because drawing is for
That's something that Frost likes to do.
It's really hard, okay?
This is giving me like minimalist reduction.
It looks like
I
a.
was trying to draw
It looks like a.
I've been working on it forever, and it's not getting any better.
Oh. Wow. I'm done. I'm sorry.
Is this why you've been all crazy?
Panda Baker, good job with that drawing. It looks so phenomenal.
I can sense other people's feelings.
Wow, we going there?
And honey, I can't turn it off either.
It's her. It wasn't you. It was. That's S. Whatever. So she was innocent. So she's innocent this whole time. Okay, good. Okay. All right. So that happened. Pretty much, Joe was being a dad and giving Barry a pep talk, and that's something that we all need at times, because we too can get discouraged. And I think in Barry's case, the fact of the matter is, he was able to look and see possible timelines, possible futures, billions of deaths, billions of pains, and he was feeling it all too. Now, I'm not saying that Iris wasn't really an understanding person, but she felt that Barry was giving up. But when Joe was talking, it made me realize that Barry was not really giving up, but this is something that I don't know. So this girl that has she goes by a new name now. Stop trying to be all I can't. These stances though. Ultraviolet.
Now! No! I won't let you do this!
Then you'll die too!
Keep him safe.
Dang! But you tanked that though. This man's cooked.
Cecile, call the medic!
Oh my gosh. This man actually took that head on for what? This man took that head on though. Okay, but like dang, I don't know. What was Barry? I don't know. This man took that thing head on, and I was referring to him as season 2 because season 2 he always taking everything. I know he be trying to dodge, but it always ends up hitting him. Now back in season 6 still. Just wow, okay. Oh man, okay. Alright. I don't know what to say about that really, but it turns out that the girl turns out to be innocent after all, and that's good. I'm glad that she, not to say glad per se, because she did have a little attitude, but it's understanding. It's understanding. Oh man, I feel like. Oh yeah, I was right. It's understandable. There we go. It's understandable of why she had that attitude, because everybody believes that she. Well, we all know why. I don't really need to explain why, but like, yeah, pretty much.
Which is why I want to become a defense attorney for metahumans.
Oh.
I know you can tell me that I'm crazy.
Joe's like,
we're not on the same page about a labor today.
No, that's not crazy.
He's like, we need. He's like, yeah, we need people like, yeah.
And I know right where I want to start.
Okay, let's go. Flash save.
Hi. I'm looking for Iris West.
She wanted to be a reporter. That's right.
The internship.
Hi, yeah, Cecile Horton told me to expect you.
We can start by preparing the team for this crisis. Maybe even a world without the Flash.
So what do we tell them?
Tell them what you've been telling Iris. All right. Okay. Man, we don't want to see. You already know what you are. God, I'm sorry. I'm just getting irritated because I was.
It's my hope this
Wow.
procedure will help to illuminate the effects of my cure. I'm exposed to another subject. The body presents no obvious signs of hemorrhaging, but it appears the victim's blood is coagulated with an unidentifiable biological substance. We'll run analysis on the substance.
That looks like.
Substance could have been absorbed into the victim's
That looks like
veins
barbecue
prior
paste to
death.
me. He wakes up. Yep. See what you created? Wow. Get wrecked. And play the outro. There we go. Okay. Oh, I gotta mute it. Hold up. Alright, so we're done with that. We're done with episode 2 of The Flash, season 6, episode 2.
It's time.
Okay. Oh man, I apologize for being a little bit distracted. A friend was texting me and I haven't seen that person in such a long time. And they just randomly texted me. I felt like pausing and, you know, but that's why I was a bit. Okay, why is it still playing? What in the world? Oh, I apologize. But let me repeat what I was saying though. A friend of mine texted me, and that person, I haven't seen that person in such a little. It's been a little while, so I had to briefly stop myself and just. I know it may seem like I wasn't paying attention, but I was hearing, and that's what's important. So that was The Flash, season 6, episode 2. A few things happened. Well, by a few, I mean a lot of things happened. First and foremost, Flash. He attempted at one point to travel to the future, but he wasn't able to do so. So he went to Jay Garrick from Earth 3, and he was saying, okay, so if you're not able to travel to the future, then maybe your mind can. And the reason why he wasn't able to travel to the future is simply because some sort of antimatter or something like that was preventing him. The fact that he had some sort of wound on his leg, and Jay Garrick was like, be lucky that it wasn't enough to erase your whole existence. So I'm taking that those blades have the ability to take one's existence away. So, yikes. Imagine the world without Barry Allen or the Flash. Well, I guess we're about to find out in Crisis, right? So at one point, I felt like in a way that Barry had nothing to be sorry for because he was apologizing for what he was saying back there because of the pain. But come to think of it, this is a future that he saw. Billions of deaths, billions of pain, and the only way to stop all of that is if he give himself up. Not even give himself up, because that was pretty much the thing, because Barry felt that he was giving up. It's not about giving up, because like Joe was saying, pretty much of the principle of matters, and he was even reflecting on pretty much giving his life experience. Well, not even a life, but when he first started as a cop. But long story short, it just comes to show that even heroes have to make tough decisions and tough sacrifices. In case that wasn't so obvious already, but yes. So what's gonna happen in the third episode? I know I said to myself that I was gonna peep and look at the third episode. Maybe I feel like I should, but maybe I'm not. But yeah. So that happens. So I guess, and we haven't seen the monitor. We only saw the monitor once in this episode, and it wasn't even this episode. It was just a preview for the last episode, episode 1, the season premiere of The Flash. So yeah. So pretty much that's just how the cookie crumbles right there. So okay. Alrighty. So I have nothing else really to say at the moment. I'm just glad that the girl is innocent and that she wasn't the one that did it. I know but the look on my face and the attitude towards her was a bit indifferent simply because of the attitude that she gave Cecile. But it's understandable why she was doing that and why she was being like that, because she 5 years later, people accusing her of something that she didn't even do. This whole time it was her own cousin that was doing all of this. So that would explain. Although she does have metahuman powers, she does have powers, but as far as her killing people and doing X, Y, and Z, it wasn't her, it was her cousin. So, and the fact that she wanted to be a reporter as well, I feel like Iris is gonna have so many people that wants to be reporters. Like you had Cisco's girlfriend, what is it? Camellia wanted to be a reporter, and she is a reporter. In fact, now you have her. Forgot her name, but she most likely will appear in a future episode simply because she is a reporter. I don't think she's gonna play as much as an important role, but maybe. I mean, now that she knows that Cecile has meta powers as well, I'm guessing she's also going to find out, or someone's gonna tell her that Barry Allen's the Flash and such forth. That she has. I don't want to make it seem like she has a big role to play. But is she going to be in crisis? I mean, like, what could she possibly do to where we all recognize and notice, oh wow, she did all of that in Crisis? So, like, I don't know, but I'm gonna end this video here because it's going on for an hour now, and I gotta cut and trim all of this so that I don't get copyrighted like I did in the Black Lightning video, because I got copyrighted, and that's why it took me a little while longer, because I had to edit it down a little bit more. Hence why I posted the poll to begin with. Should I upload a redirect full reaction version of The Flash or the fair use on YouTube? And no one has voted yet, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm stuck in the middle. So maybe once I edit the video, I could probably figure that out on my own. But anyways, it's been a run. It's been real. Not to say that that's the end of the season or nothing like that. You'll see me later on when I react to the 8th season of Arrow. So that would be that. That would be fun as well, and perhaps I won't be so distracted. So anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if there's any videos you would like for me to react to, just comment down below with the link to the video. Till then, I will see you all later.